Good evening. This your Chin again. Churning these days. You hear that noise in the background now? That's that boy of mine. I told the boy 3 times. See what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. Turn the TV down, boy, or I'm gonna turn it off. The boy turned it from 99 down to 89 and thought that he was doing something. I told him to do it again. The boy turned it down to 59, but something must be wrong with the TV because it's still damn too loud. Anyway, I decided I wasn't going to lose no more hair. Lose no more hair over the topic before I make this video. Instead of me taking it out on him, I decided to do this and let him check it out for himself. The difference. See, I done got old now. But I want the boy to realize that, see, back in my day, when my mama or daddy told me to do something, I was expected to do it, and if I didn't, and sometimes I didn't. You know what? Matter of fact, let me tell you a story. One time I decided that coming home from school wasn't what I wanted to do, so instead of taking the bus home or walking home, I took a bus over to my granddaddy's house. And that was fine and dandy. He was there, had a ball, relaxing and playing. The only problem is I had to go back home to my mama's house because I wasn't living with my granddaddy at this time. And with Joyce, it wasn't a problem of me going to my granddaddy's house. The problem was she didn't know that I was going to my granddaddy's house. I didn't ask her, didn't call her, no forewarnation or nothing. I just decided that that's what I wanted to do. Here's the repercussion. When I got in the door, I heard them, but I didn't see them. So it was a Friday, because they was doing their usual. They was around the corner in the kitchen at the table playing spades. That's what they was playing. I remember clearly as it was yesterday, and this is 19 and 30 and 4. Now, George had what they call a Newport in her mouth, when she was smoking real good, But when she saw me, she looked, she paused for a minute, hit the cigarette kind of hard, blew the smoke out, went back to playing cards, and what she said to me was kind of startling because this is the first time I heard it. And I knew that something had changed in her. She said, "Boy, go to your room and take your clothes off. Not the bathroom to get in the bathtub, in my room. Go to your room, take your clothes off, because I'm not going to beat my money." Now, folks, I was one of them young fellas that had a little bit of sense, or I thought a little bit. So I understood what she meant. She's not going to destroy the clothes that her money pays for, but she will rip the skin off this body that she pushed and birthed forth between her loins. But that's not the worst part about it. While I was sitting there having to think about what was to forcome, I noticed that the time was ticking away. I realized that this woman was using what they call psychological torture on me. Not only was I under duress thinking about the powerful ass whooping that she was about to give me, but she made me wait on it for a long time. Now, having to wait on an ass whooping from Joyce is terrible. What if I fall asleep? See, my mama didn't have no mercy on me. It wasn't, "Oh, my baby cute," and he said, "No, I'm gonna wake his ass up with this belt." That's what I was afraid of. I wanted to at least see it coming. My point is, these children these days don't get it like that. You see, I done got old now, so I try to tell this boy, "Man, do it this way," because I don't want to have to commit to beating you like an animal. But these children don't listen. They don't have the fear of God in them like we had. Lord have mercy. Joyce, I love you, baby, but you sure used to put that ass whipping down on chin. Oh, God, children these days. Chin out.